me over. I kill my fill 3 times a day. These ethanol fuels won't make me sober. One flame to take the pain away. I caught you lighting matches in the back room. Haters look mad when they pass you. Let's talk about around when it's past due. Reach a glass, dude, no. You don't gotta fight alone. You don't gotta fight alone. Don't be so personal. Everyone's seen death in their dreams, but we still wake up and go to sleep. Everyone's seen death in their dreams, but we still wake up from our sleep. I'll be home soon. You don't gotta fight alone. Unknown Brain, Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you flying, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music, I'm saying.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say
Daylight is laid to rest beneath all the rubble, and all that runs through my flesh is a spirit of trouble. Under moonlit sky, I'm desperate to feel more alive, alive. Dreams that keep me wide awake. Call me up out of the
Oh, what is this? There's no point yet. We haven't even played game one. But anyways, welcome everyone to the Domino Esports broadcast here, where we got Domino Esports from the Telialigaen League of the Summer round number 2, going against NTNUI Esports. My name is Mighty Rai. I'm going to be casting here tonight on the games. Couldn't get any of the current casters that we have on board, but it's all right because this isn't the only Sunday that we have been doing or producing all these broadcasts here for you all. So second Sunday so far. I think the third Sunday is going to be a little bit of a change. I don't think we are going to be able to broadcast the Domino Esport game, but make sure that you still hit that, follow and subscribe if you want to subscribe to be able to keep up, because we are most likely going to be able to handle a different type of game. Even though if it's not a Domino Esport game, we might be able to get something up there. But anyways, here tonight, obviously it is about Domino and it is about NTNUI Esport. Sorry, I can't really like pronounce their name too well. It's like yeah, you see, I can't even like give it a try. Not even one good go. But anyways, we did start up on the drafts already. Very interesting that the Karthus ban was the first ban from Domino Esports side, but definitely the Draven and the Lucian just getting out of the board here. I think they are very Draven and Lucian are pretty much streamlined of what's going on in the ADC roles. Mainly Zeri too. Zeri can also kind of streamline pretty well in these upcoming possible games. Now, I've seen other pros prioritize Zeri picks, but it doesn't mean that it might happen here too. I think I've seen the European League prioritize mid picks, and it does work out. It does work out. But at the moment here, Yumi's banned away, Swain's banned away. Swain is a I think it's a support mainly, but really won't know. Seems like Pyke is going to be the main pick for NTNUI. Pyke will be going over to bodies unless this is a rookie Pyke, which I don't know if Pyke is played also often in the mid, but I have seen it played in the mid before. Does it work out? I mean, I feel like it's a 50-50, but also it's kind of hard for Pyke to do just about anything because he's still going to be a very squishy target. I feel like he is better than a Zed, to be honest, because he adds on a supportive role for the ultimate as well. It's not just like a big execution alone, but the execution along with other that have an assistance on him. Even a small amount of shield or heal will get you credit to the max gold gain. Will we see the same meta as the top leagues? Do you expect some unconventional picks? I do expect unconventional picks, right? Because you don't have to really stick to the meta as much, besides knowing what the meta is, obviously, right? But going for unconventional picks here, I mean, it just leads on to it could possibly be easy dubs, like pulling out some pocket picks that are just kind of out of the ordinary and get up on that ladder. But I gotta say though is that when you do practice the current meta as other top leagues, I mean, you're going to be able to match any of those top metas, because it could also happen the same way, vice versa, with unconventional picking. But so far, I don't think anyone has done any kind of unconventional picking besides maybe 3 games in my lifetime doing these broadcasts, because everything else has been pretty much in the good works of the meta or working with it. Oh, Coolberg, welcome. Hopefully you had an amazing day out there, Coolberg. But thank you so much for your input there, Raiju. So Ornn is banned away. I don't think I like the Ornn ban as much, just because I don't think like a late game Misfortune or late game Pyke would be a problem. So Ornn items for them wouldn't, I don't know, I don't see it as much as a threat as Ornn item on Talia, to be honest. But then again, Ornn items could actually just be the one good item that could be on just about anyone at level 15. So we do not see any of the last two picks, but I feel like, you know, with Renata and Silas, you're able to close out games pretty early. If you're, you know, if you're able to get some of the good picks. And then Jax is banned away. I've been seeing Jax bans for the beginning as of what, I think 2 days ago. I've been seeing Jax bans and also hovers. Not really picked up just yet, but there is that possible threat. Senjuani, I actually like the Senjuani into this because you already have a Renata and you have the Silas for all the engage that you need. So they do need the I mean, Renata and Silas are initiatives, but Sejuani is the one that like produces the biggest engage in any of the team fights. You know, her mobility as well to be able to kind of sneak past and get objectives and even contest objectives. Since they are on the red side, you know, the Arctic Assault can sneak past through the Baron potentially and contest Baron, even though they don't have the good positioning. But it's also kind of hard to say if they're ever gonna have bad positioning. I mean, once again, you're looking at Renata, you're looking at the Silas, you know, they're gonna be able to kind of just run right through, especially since they do have the Sivir ultimate on the hunt whenever it's procced up. Yeah, Pike B1, Morty Sporty. And welcome, by the way, welcome, Morty. Hopefully you've also been having a great day too. Kennen. Kennen into a Fiora. I mean, it is the range into the melee matchup, but Fiora, I mean, we're looking at top tier gaming here. I'm not, you know, gonna be nitpicking on Akko to see if he's able to catch on to those riposts, but I'm 100% sure Akko is gonna be able to, you know, hit those riposts on point, and it's gonna be kind of deadly too when you look at it. But the Kennen is really not even just to face off the Fiora, even though it kind of does good. You know, in some other people's minds, you know, win lane, win game. But honestly, it's all about that early composition. How does it all work and function together as a team whenever you put it into a competitive scene? Kennen is just one of those big OG, you know, I'm talking about like season 1. Like, this guy has been the biggest, most competitive you know, game changer as a champion as a whole. The things that this Kennen can do, I mean, it is just terrifying, because now, you know, you have Misfortune, you have Talia. They both kind of want to go in or set up, and Kennen is there to kind of just run in and go wild on everyone, and on including with how big that slicing Maelstrom is. It just covers so much ground, and it's not going to be able to help out Rookie or CEO Gunner at all. But there are a couple that can misplace the Kennen. I'm talking about Lilia. Lilia can put Kennen to sleep early and away from team fights if you know, Banderas doesn't have any kind of merc threats going on, or the tenacity. And then Pike, Bodies is able to actually throw away the Kennen with the Bone Skewer, you know. I do see the let's go out there, but you know, it is going to be a lot of back and forth though. I do like NTNUI's draft a little bit more, but I think their execution is a bit harder because they do need a massive setup, and once again, just talking about the Kennen likes to disrupt any kind of setup that your opponent tries to you know, post up on. So Renata is also another one of those too, right? The mispositioning too. But I mean, we're gonna have to really see, because they do have a lot of early game from Domino Esports. I think Misfortune needs to be able to pop off. I mean, I feel like it's not going to be that early of a pop off, but maybe level 11 and 1 item and a half completion, Misfortune might be able to pop off just because it matters on the build. But other than that, I mean, I'm only thinking about a crit build, by the way. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and hit up on a quick break. We're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. See y'all soon for game number 1. Sorry about the extension there on the break. It seems like we did have a in-game pause. I should have mentioned that when I was talking to you all, and it's also great to have a chat with you all during on the break timers there. It was a bit awkward for me talking through the draft though, because I was like a little bit multitasking, but otherwise now I am at full attention here to just look at more of the meanings of just about everything on the picks and bans. Now, I still favor the NTN draft, but you know, it's gonna be a little bit tricky because I feel like the strongest points here from Domino Esports is the Silas, Renata, and the Cannon. I think those three are the strongest points. Blowbee on the Senjuani, that's just an extra way to engage. You know, it could have been a Vi, it could have been you know, a Viego, it could have been something of a bruiser as a jungler, but Blowbee is just there to kind of, you know, push the Silas and, you know, and the Kennen beyond their limits by applying those extra breaks. I mean, if you look at the ultimate from the Senjuani, if it lands perfect, if it doesn't, it still applies that slow AoE. Of course, you want it to land correct, right? But if there's like a lot of slow and there's a lot of AoE, I mean, combine the Senjuani ult on top of the Kennen ultimate, Zeronic is just going to be able, you know, to just walk everywhere. You know, Zero's going to be able to just walk everywhere in every single team fight. He does have to be very, very careful with bodies and Rookie, though. Talia Pike combination could completely stop and stop any kind of, you know, initiatives from Zero. But I mean, other than that, you know, I'm still really liking the Renata. I mean, as they push, there's going to be a pull, and then when there's those pulls, you have the Renata for the security. And one of the biggest securities is not even any other ability besides the bailout. Bailout is just super amazing for the Silas. Doesn't really save him, but he does have enough burst damage to be able to potentially kill a target and then save his own life, because the only way to save yourself from bailout is by, you know, picking up a kill or an assist to be able to get 20% life back and you know, death reassurance, or the insurance from death. Silver ult, yeah, Silver ult, I actually do like it too, but right now Rookie, oh, it's gonna get predicted by the flash. Very nice done by Blowbee. First kill, first blood over to Domino Esports already. And first blood's only 450 gold, but it seems like Domino Esports are actually pulling away with 600 on the lead. Very interesting on the numbers there. It seems like they are winning. Oh, okay, I see it. I don't know why I turned a blind eye on that, but it is Banderas with a pretty sizable CS lead. But of course, there is a big wave, so we're gonna have to really recount to see, you know, just how many Ko is gonna be able to pick up on all those minions under the tower. Oh, he's not. He just gets zoned away because it's a melee versus range matchup. He's only picked up 3 out of the 6 or 7, I believe, and now Zero's just getting a little bit jumped on there. Blazing Fire was just around the corner, but there's going to be a third coming in onto the fight. That's going to be Bodies looking for the Bone Skewer. Nice interruption by Blazing Fire. Ah, that's what I was talking about right there. The repositioning just interrupts just a couple of these abilities. A charge up from Bodies. His Bone Skewer gets completely interrupted, and now Bodies walking back into the mid. Very nice use of the flash with the Phantom Undertow on the back. It's a 2-person stun, but Domino Esports, I mean, very reactive there. They want to protect onto 0-0 is a big number on, you know, on everyone's screen right here when we see this. But now, let's go ahead and take a quick look on the replay. I mean, as we're talking, oh no. Oh, the live feed in the bottom left as we're looking at the replay here as a beautiful gank predicts the flash, and then Zero picks up a solo kill. He's able to land those hooks on top of the chain hooks on top of Rookie C and gets pretty much picked off. 0-2. The first kill went over to Blowbee, but the second kill goes over to Zero. Zeronic. believe we still have a couple more chances here. Zeronic is a little bit scary, but I'm just looking at the health numbers here. Azador has a chance to get a kill if the boomerang is good, but Domino Esports, no vision around the bot side, so they do have to very much worry if Ruse is going to come in and disrupt this flow of just pressuring Gunner just under the tower. But this is a siege wave, so he's able to, you know, take the time to cast that recall sooner rather than later. The good thing about Misfortune is you do have, you know, some earlier boots through the passive. What's it called again? Strut. Yeah, it's Strut. You have it's not as good as boots yet until like 2 levels into it, and you don't normally put 2 levels into it that early. But nice flash from Blowbee. Rookie C doesn't have flash of his own. That's going to be the permafrost, but no other way to follow up right through that one, because, you know, Zeronic has already used up his you know, his flash. He could have hijacked the ult, but let's be real, Weaver's Wall, not really a damaging ult, but he could have maybe closed in onto that one. Later on, that ult will prove to be more of a utility, though, if they do end up hijacking it from the enemy team. Oh, Zeronic getting a little bit frozen there. Does have some support from Blazing Fire and Blowbee. Here comes Blazing Fire. There goes the flash of his own. They already know that Rookie C doesn't have flash at all. It's gonna die for the 3rd time in this game. If this was my solo queue game, we would already said FF at 15, but Rookie C, I don't want to count him out just yet. Talia can still do a lot of things that she does at being the ranged champion that she is. I don't think she is an entirely control mage, but, you know, she does have like Rookie C does have many opportunities to get back into this game. It's just kind of very hard, though, because Ruse hasn't been able to find any ways to kind of get into this mid lane, because if we've been seeing this through and through, Blowbee has been about one side of the map when ganking, and Blazing Fire on the opposite end. So, you know, when you have that kind of, you know, movement from both sides of the lanes, like between jungle and bot, it's kind of like, what do you do, right? Like, what do you think of doing if you're the Lilia? So I like that Ruse just kind of stuck to his guns and say, you know what, I could do something, but I could also just get level 6. So now he is level 6. Blowbee as well. Doesn't mean that oh, Azador, is he gonna be able to get bone scared? Yep, blocks the stun, but there goes the Lilith Lullaby. The ghost is going to be used, but Azador is still in big trouble. There's going to be the kill for Rookie C, as I talked about, but look at the steal here from the Lilith Lullaby. 2 are going to be put to bed, but Rookie C is the one that is zoned away from all of the help here, and here comes the bullet time. Zero with the bailout. Can he get a kill? But he will not, and Body picks up the shutdown. All the extra gold going over to the Pike. Support there by NTNUI. Azador took a very risky and on the movements there to be able to take the little bit of that detour, the short, you know, run into the bot lane, but that short run is just interrupted by the Body and the team of NTNUI, and Blowbee now attempts to go for the steal with the Arctic Assault. The bailout is there. Blazing Fire is not going to get a bailout of his own as he's picked off again. 3-3, even on the score. There's about still an 800 gold deficit, but this is what I'm talking about. Rookie C may have had some troubles at the early start of the game, but you cannot count him out. Unfortunately, he did not pick up the shutdown on, you know, on Zeronic, but you take anything. You just take anything, you know. But now this game has kind of just turned on its head. It was just so close for Domino Esports to start, you know, getting some really, really big momentum here. But now that momentum, is it still going to swing? I mean, even the top lane, you know, it seems like the momentum has swung a little less. But of course, you're not there to win lane, win game as a Kennen. You're there to disrupt the Fiora as much as possible. As much as possible is kind of an underrated statement. By 32 CS possible and counting. And yeah, everyone else just kind of keeps on playing the game as is. But now Misfortune, though, with the levels and with the items, I mean, Serrated Dirk and a Vampiric Scepter, that's going to be the Eclipse build. You know, Gunner's gonna be able to have the damage and the wave clear to be able to, you know, keep Azador and Blazing Fire away from these towers. Oh, Rookie C getting caught out. Not sure if he's gonna go down or not. It seems like it's gonna be a 180 turn away there by Zeronic. Banderas, though, a little bit in trouble. I think he's gonna get baited into the bush. Nice flash to avoid the slam. And Banderas, one more auto attack on top of the stun. And now we're going to get the bullet time. And there goes the Renata ultimate. Good flash coming in from Gunner. There's got to get the kill, but it's a little bit too late. And there it goes, Bodies, as he's taken down. The sleepiness onto the top side by Ruse. And Ruse picks up another kill. 3-2, a little bit close to even there, but Domino Esports will still proceed ahead just by one. And in fact, by one kill and an entire 3 platings along with this bottom tower. Lobby definitely wanted the tower, but you know, he was executed, and then Zeronic gets up another kill. Oh, Gunner, no vulnerability. It didn't even pop until it slammed already. What is that? Well, whatever. Mega Scuttle, Super Scuttle, gone. Oh man, a lot of action pack here. Just so much back and forward. You know, it started up in the jungle when you know, Rookie C got caught up by Zeronic, but it didn't really lead to anything further after that. And then right after that, I mean, it just started blowing up in everyone's faces here live. I mean, just Banderas able to kind of cheese his way to a kill on top of a K. I mean, you know, it just seemed like, oh yeah, the Kennen's not going to be able to walk up, but then the Slicing Maelstrom was just on the edge, getting the stun, and then just one more easy auto attack. Of course, those autos don't really mean too much, but he does have the alternator too, so it's pretty nice in a way. For all the extra ability, okay, just needs to be able to try to clear this wave. 3-man tower dive on the top side. The teleport's going to be used up. Zeronic, I think he's going to need some help here, but he does have the Pike ultimate, so actually a little bit under that threat. Banderas is on his way. Just around the corner. Everyone else is following through. Dragon in 40 seconds. Not really an objective that you have to really abide by just yet. Maybe looking to, you know, cancel out that movement between mid to bot. Bone Skewer on point, but the distance is low. Azador all by himself in the top side, so they won't have an AD carry if Domino Esports decides to engage on this, but they do have a lot of AoE, and Zeronic does have that death from below, so, you know, he does have that pop execution. Banderas nearly hit by the seismic shove, but he's able to manage to get away by the sliver of that hope. But everyone else still kind of around the corner here. The dragon is finally popping up. I think Banderas is going to try to hit the blast cone over the wall, but he's not going to hit it at all. Weaver's Wall comes in. Not really much that they're going to be able to do here. Banderas doesn't have flash, doesn't even have Hextech Portable. He's going to have to just run on in there the fastest way possible. There he goes. That's going to be the blast cone over the wall. Bodies is going to be the first one to go down. Dragon secured by NTNUI. Is going to try to go for Blazing Fire, but he gets taken down instead. There goes the death from below from Zeronic. He would have picked up on one, and the other dies to those auto attacks. Domino Esports do end up losing the dragon, but now Reeves is going to get chased. The permafrost, Zeronic misses the chains. The swirling sea will land, and the Littleton Lullaby is still available, but Roos doesn't have anyone to follow up with. Rookie C, nice dodge, but the Everfrost will be able to get the lockdown regardless anyways. Boomerang toss right through the middle. Ruse, oh, he's gonna get the Telialigaen on top of Blazing Fire. Bella comes out, and Blazing Fire is not gonna be coming back to life with the 20%. As he's taken down, the chains go in, the chains will land. Here comes Blobby, grinding on top of Gunner from the backside, but the tower shots are still hitting on top of Zeronic as he's taken down and shut out. A lot of gold going over. Akud's gonna get double flashed away from. Banderas is coming in, and he's able to clean that one out. Oh my god, how long was I talking for? I felt like it was just 5 minutes of non-stop action from starting from the dragon pit all the way to where we were. Oh my. Looking like GG. I don't know. You know, I want to keep my mind open to any kind of opportunity, any kind of possibility, up to the point of disconnects, you know, and internet issues or whatever. Oh man, it is a wild ride here. Domino Esports just suddenly, sorry, I have to end up multitasking again. Just suddenly turning the tides, one rock after another, you know. Oh, nice. Glacial Prison. Excuse. Trying to walk away. Ionia boots, by the way, so hits up by the tenacity, but I think you run the tenacity rune though from Ruse, so yeah, it doesn't really need the Merc Threads. You have your passive for that. You have your runes for that one. But Zeronic, Gunner does not win this one against the Bruiser, but he can buy enough time for Bodies to show up. There it goes. Oh, very nicely done from Bodies. That is the best that he could do, though, and he might go down. Double kill by Zeronic, and Zeronic's going to get taken down here by Rookie C. A lot of healing coming in. Now he's going to buy enough time here, I believe, for the cooldowns of the healing from the abilities, but nope, not enough at all. Good try there by Zeronic. Still picks up 2 for 1. But Rookie C able to pick up a couple of shutdowns along the way. So, you know, he will be scaling up. Just, I don't know if he's going to be scaling up fast enough on this Talia. But now Ruse is just trying to catch on to something. Lands a Q on top of Azadar. Lobby's gonna get hit by the Swirling Sea. That's 2 possibility on the Lilia ultimate if they want to. Oh, Zeronic's living legend? Yeah. He tried with the Zanyas. He tried. I think even after the Zanyas play, he still had cooldowns. It almost feels like a game 1, but to me, no, come on. I've seen worse. I've actually seen a 22,000 gold comeback, believe it or not. 22k, yep. But that's around when everyone had about, I think it was like 40k to 60, something like that. So I don't see any of the items really being produced here, especially since, you know, there are a couple of Terror the Goddesses that haven't really transformed to their final forms yet, and that is going to be a little bit taxing to do that at the moment here. As Gunner, oh, he's going to get taken down. No way of getting out of that one. Glacial Prisons is going to miss. A little bit short on the target there. Rue's going to try to maybe potentially clear out all of those minions, but it doesn't really happen there. Banderas is now just zoning away, making sure that Azadar is able to just walk up and, you know, get some hits onto these objectives. I believe a ghost was popped here by Rookie C. He's trying to find something. There goes the seismic shove. Now 2 are going to be put to bed here, but here comes the Renata ultimate. It stops all possible engages there from the Loton Lullaby. And that's exactly what I was talking about, though, with these kind of, like, you know, these kind of back and forths. So Renata plays a huge bounty on what NTNUI wants to be doing. they just get interrupted. They want to go all in. Renato ultimate just zones them all away because they're all just going to turn on each other and kill each other. But now Blazing Fire, nice nice catch there. He actually takes a bone skewer by or on purpose to get over the wall. Zeronic a little bit deep, but not really under that much of a threat though. He does know that the Lilia ultimate is on cooldown. 92-second cooldown, yeah. All right, let me check the rune here. Yeah, Tenacity has the legendary rune Tenacity there for the stacking. It's super nice. I mean, I've tried that myself, and you know, in fact, I really like Tenacity rune overall. I think it's just a really good rune. Obviously, if you're an AD carry, you cannot get that as much. If you're an AD carry, you're either getting Bloodline or you're getting the attack speed. Which, you know, if I was to look here, Bloodline. Yeah, for Azadar, Gunnar doesn't have the triumph of the precision rune tree. That's going to be a nice pick onto Bodies. Bodies is the one with the wards, and they do not have any wards out at all by NTNUI. You're gonna have to walk in with control wards or far side wards if they do have those trinkets, but I don't see them at all. Gunnar looking for the split. Oh, he doesn't even know Zeronic was gonna be here. What are you doing here, Zeronic? Go help out the Baron buff. Oh, whatever. I feel for that. You think coast is clear? Everyone's doing Baron. We might be able to take this bounty on the gold, but instead it gets baited out. Now Roos is going to get chased down. Here comes Zeronic. The movement speed. Oh, he's going to be able to catch on to Roos. And Azadar on the hunt. Look at those damage. That damage is huge. That's 2. That's 4. 4 hits. I didn't count the one before, but he's going for the double, possibly a triple. The bailout comes out, and the ace comes in for Domino Esports. Now Gunnar is going to be coming back to alive, but everyone else is dead, and that bullet time not really going to do too much. Nice sidestep from Blowbee to be able to get some good angle there on the Glacial Prison, but it was not meant to follow up. It was meant to break the ultimate away from Gunnar. Oh, because they didn't want any of the minions to die, but even then, I think with the rear mana, you should be able to kill minions with it, with the ult. So Gunnar gets picked off first on the Baron split. And then seems like they were trying to give a triple kill over to Azadar, but it did not happen. I also feel like this is still very high morale for NTNUI. I think they see a way on getting back into this game. I might not see it, but I think they do. And honestly, that's the only thing that matters, is when everyone else on your team is up for it. But right now, Ruse getting caught up just a little bit. He does have the mobility. Will he be able to get away? No, we will not. Ruse is just picked off. Unfortunately, that is a 35-second death timer. Not too bad, but you're going to be stuck at the base. Body's looking for the pull, but he's going to get pulled on instead, and Body's is going to go down. Another 30-second cooldown in the death timer, and a double kill coming in for Azadar. Is he able to get the pick? Rookie C going to try to walk out of this one, but that is Banderas with the finish on the flash in the slicing maelstrom. Execution here is nearly flawless by Domino Esports as they score the second ace of the game. And this is going to be game 1 going over to them, as NTNUI going to have to look for some changes on for the next one. Oh, by the way, best of 3 game. I made it sound like, oh, it's tonight's over. No, no, no. We are just getting started. Make sure you guys get your popcorns ready. I know I ran out of popcorn already. I got to go to the store, get some popcorn. I gotta be careful with the microwave though, because sometimes, you know, I microwave potato instead of popcorn, so it gets burnt up. But that's a different story. It's unrelated here. But taking a look at the scoreboards and just about anything and everything, I mean, it is just A lot of damage. In fact, I did have a way to show the scoreboards to you all. Unfortunately, the design interiorly did change, but you know, there was just massive damage differentials there. Massive. You know, it was about 6k damage in between, just about more than 6k, just about anyone and everywhere. I think the highest damage was still you know, 9.8, but that was obviously the mid laner on the Talia. You know, it was still a lot, but when everyone else is reaching over like 14k, it is a tough one to be able to try to, you know, bring back onto that you know, onto that board. But you know, I know NTNUI for their you know, for their start. It's not always a perfect start, but I do worry about how they reverse sweep this potentially. I think they are still a very, very strong, you know, group of people on their team. I'm not sure how they're going to be able to do it, but I like to be surprised on how. You know, I've been surprised before. I bet a lot of us have. If you've all been watching League of Legends, you know, professionally or amateurly or semi-proly, yeah, I added Lee at the end of everything. You know, there's obviously sometimes you get smacked up game one, but then boom, you just kind of rise up and you're and everyone's wondering why weren't you playing like this in game one, you know? But good games from Domino Esports to game one as they take it in. They are now at game point. We're gonna go ahead and head up on a quick break. They are not ready yet for the drafting, but when they are, we're gonna be there on the live draft. Okay, so still don't go anywhere. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna see you all soon after our break for game number 2. From these towers. Oh, Rookie C getting caught out. Not sure if he's going to go down or not. It seems like it's going to be a 180 turn away there by Zeronic. Banderas, though, a little bit in trouble. I think he's going to get baited into the bush. Nice flash to avoid the slam. And Banderas, one more auto attack on top of the stun. And now we're going to get the bullet time. And there goes the Renata ultimate. Good flash coming in from Gunner. They're got to get the kill, but it's a little bit too late. And there goes Bodies as he's taken down. The sleepiness up to the top side by Ruse. And Ruse picks up another kill. 3-2, a little bit close to even there, but Domino Esports will still proceed ahead just by 1, and in fact, by 1 kill and an entire 3 platings along with this bottom tower. Lobby definitely wanted the tower, but you know, he was executed, and there's not really much that they're going to be able to do here. Banderas doesn't have flash, doesn't even have Hextech Borbelt. He's going to have to just run on in there the fastest way possible. There he goes. That's going to be the blast cone over the wall. Bodies is going to be the first one to go down. Dragon secured by NTNUI. Co's going to try to go for Blazing Fire, but he gets taken down instead. There goes the death from below from Zeronic. He would have picked up on one, and the other dies to the old auto attack. Boomerang toss right through the middle. Ruse, oh, he's gonna get the Solidify on top of Blazing Fire. Bellog comes out, and Blazing Fire is not gonna be coming back to life at the 20%. As he's taken down, the chains go in, the chains will land. Here comes Blobby, grinding on top of Gunner from the backside, but the tower shots are still hitting on top of Zeronic as he's taken down and shut out. Not long ago going over, a Cub's gonna get double flashed away from. Banderas is coming in, and he's able to clean that one out. Another, you know. Oh, nice. Glacial Prison. Excuse. Trying to walk away. Ionia boots, by the way, so hits up by the Tenacity, but I think you run the Tenacity rune, though, from Ruse. So, yeah, it doesn't really need the Merc Threads. You have your passive for that. You have your runes for that one. But Zeronic, Gunner does not win this one against the Bruiser, but he can buy enough time for Bodies to show up. There it goes. Oh, very nicely done from Bodies. That is the best that he could do, though, and he might go down. Double kill by Zeronic, and Zeronic's going to get taken down here by Rookie C. A lot of healing coming in. Now he's going to buy enough time here, I believe, for the cooldowns of the healing from the abilities, but I don't see them at all. Gunner looking for the split. Oh, he doesn't even know Zeronic was gonna be here. What are you doing here, Zeronic? Go help out the Baron buff. Oh, whatever. I feel for that. You think coast is clear, everyone's doing Baron, we might be able to take this bounty on the gold, but instead it gets baited out. Now Ruse is gonna get chased down. Here comes Zeronic. The movement speed. Oh, he's gonna be able to catch on to Ruse. And Azadar on the hunt. Look at those damage. That damage is huge. That's 2, that's 4. 4 hits. I didn't count the one before, but he's going for the double, possibly a triple. The bailout comes out, and the ace comes in for Domino Esports. When everyone else on your team is up for it. But right now, Ruse getting caught up just a little bit. He does have the mobility. Will we be able to get away? No, we will not. Ruse is just picked off. Unfortunately, that is a 35-second death timer. Not too bad, but you're going to be stuck at the base. Body's looking for the pull, but he's going to get pulled on instead, and Body's going to go down. Another 30-second cooldown in the death timer, and a double kill coming in for Azadar. Is he able to get the pick? Rookie C going to try to walk out of this one, but that is Banderas with the finish on the flash in the slicing maelstrom. Execution here is nearly flawless by Domino Esports as they score the second ace of the game. And this is going to be game 1 going over to them as NTNUI going to have to look for some changes on for the next one.
Do you believe me? Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love me? I've been searching, always wanted more. Can you hear me? Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love me? I've been searching, always wanted more. Can you hear me? Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love
Hello, and welcome again. Thank you all for staying tuned in for the possibility of the game number 2. Sorry, for the game number 2 that is up next right here. Seems like Domino Esports and NTNUI are just readying up, so we are just about ready to start onto the game here. Unfortunately, I don't know why I do this to myself. It's a shot in the foot. I wanted to take a closer look at some of the draftings that has happened here, and I completely agree with the picks. Sorry for the bans. You know, not the picks could have been maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Like the misfortune was probably one of those that I thought would just really have a hard time, and not even just, you know, it's the player's fault. Sometimes the champion just doesn't do exactly what you would want to have done during the game. You're going for the Eclipse, you're going for the Mirror Mana, and then your third item would have been Grudge. There was just no way of just setting up any kind of zoning tool like that, especially when, you know, there was a lot of engaged tools by the other opposing team. But now we're gonna go ahead and tune in onto the draft as it is getting away here with us, you know, from us for a little bit. We are in game 2. Sorry about that. Game 2 underway. Game point for Domino Esports, but the night's not over yet. Best of 3. Reverse sweeps can happen. Maybe NTNUI could turn us into a game 3, or we might end the stream tonight on a game 2 moment. Now, I do want to say though, please stay tuned. Bring in as many people as you can to come and watch some League of Legends with us over here at Domino Esports, and also, you know, stay tuned for the raid over to Game or No. There's going to be another game. Once again, it's not Domino related, but, you know, very huge supporters of the scene over here at the Telialigaen. The game that is going to be broadcasted on the Game or No is Chaos Esports versus Venier. So it honestly, I'm gonna be tuned in to watch that one. It might not be in English though, so I might not personally understand it, but I do understand that it is League of Legends. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that matters to me, at least. Silver being banned away, totally agree. Misfortune being banned away, I'm not sure if I'm in complete agreement to that, but, you know, Misfortune just might not even be a pick anymore, to be honest. But Banderas with the blind pick on the Silas. There's one thing I know about Silas, and that's he takes away all the best ults. So you want to get a team with really good ultimates that are kind of put together, 1-in-1, and yeah, Banderas is just, oh, nice, you know. No, it's not Banderas, sorry, Silas just loves good ultimates. Lucian, oh my goodness, yes, this is exactly what I was talking about. Gunner is in his name, not, you know, zoner. Gunner, okay. Playing Misfortune just meant that he was gonna go for all of the zoning utility as Misfortune. He's Gunner, man. Give him Lucian, get him Zaya, get him you know, Zeri if he plays Zeri. I understand if they don't, you know, it doesn't have to be a big priority pick. Nami being taken away, any kind of enchanter with Lucian will be still nice. The only thing that sucks is you won't get the electrocute, I don't think. But you can't stop all enchanters, and because there's too many of them to count, especially since they keep adding them onto the game. Oh, very interesting. Twitch. The interesting thing about Twitch is that he can outduel Lucian, but only through the resources of stealthing, of out of stealth, attack speed, and also even potentially you need your ultimate too, because he could just kind of walk out. But other than that, Lucian will just beat, you know, Azadar in any other gifted way. Pyke again. I'm not sure with Pyke. I was actually kind of expecting a Lulu. I don't know if anyone else in chat was expecting Lucian Lulu there, especially since Lulu actually is really good for a Ka, because a Ka can get some overgrowth on top of his, you know, stream of shuffle, And if you do it in a matter of if you are in range for the Lulu ultimate, you can actually pre-knock up before the push of the Emperor's Divide when it shuffles in. But at this point, with the way that the draft is going for Domino Esports, I feel like Streama shuffling into this comp with the top 3 comp right now for Domino Esports, it's going to be very risky. Because first of all, you don't even know where Twitch might be unless you do have eyes on him. But if you don't have eyes on him, you might be shifting right into pushing targets that, you know, are wanting to get into your back line, and first of all, and then Twitch just might pop up and yeah, kill you, because now you got no zoning tool and you just kind of zoned yourself in there as well. You've already used your shifting sand. But now we're gonna see what the pick is for Gunner. Obviously the bans are still Ornn and Scion, maybe some comfort picks. I still don't agree with the Ornn ban, but once again, still some comfort picks potentially. So Ornn ban still goes ahead. Lilia being picked up by Ruse. I don't think Ruse did anything bad with Lilia. In fact, he might have been one of the major game changers in the Lilia play itself. But I feel like there's just not enough frontline from NTNUI at all. I mean, it kind of makes me feel like even Seraphine would have been good for Lucian, because Seraphine applies some kind of you know, frontline poke or another. And you can also add a snare or the encore on top of shuffling too. Renekton for Azador. Oh, sorry. Renekton for Domino. Bel'Veth. Okay. This is one of those games where Bel'Veth definitely needs a pop-off game. As for where the pop-off is, I feel like Blowbee might have some troubles, because there is a bit of dueling in any of these lanes. I mean, Lilia can outduel you a bit. You know, potentially it's going to become a player-based experience there. Lucian, if it doesn't go good, Lucian might be able to outplay you a bit as well. But you do have burst damage with the help of Blazing Fire on the Nami. What I can say though is that if Blowbee gets a couple of kills, by couple I'm talking about 3 or 4, and is that much ahead of the game, I don't see who can stop Bel'Veth besides the Jax and the Pyke. Lilia might have some troubles, Azir might have some troubles, and Lucian might have some troubles. And by troubles, I mean Lilia does have some crowd control, but it's a bit of a channel, and there's enough time between the activation of the ult and then, you know, killing Ruse. So there's definitely enough time. There's definitely some mobility, but overall, I mean, this is just something else. How it just crawled to be as right now for the way these picks has gone through. Pyke may be a comfort pick by Bodies. I just feel like, you know, once again, Bodies didn't really do bad. It was just Domino Esports had an answer to the Pyke, and I feel like the answer to the Pyke at the moment with what Domino has drafted is actually a bit less than game 1, because game 1, as you can tell by the bans, Pyke wasn't even respected on to be on the ban list, and I feel like it should have been on the ban list, because, you know, I think Bodies being able to roam so much, even though, you know, they didn't really get much of anything, potentially there was like this one moment where Bodies could have actually gotten one good roam gank, but it gets disrupted by the Renata about 2 or 3 times. But the one could have been the best result. Now that there is nothing like that, I feel like in the Domino Esports composition, Pyke has every reign to be able to, you know, go around the map as he did, you know, game 1 for Bodies. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and tune out into a break. Game 2 still underway. Make sure you stay tuned for it, and we're gonna be right back and see you all soon. Hello, and welcome. Also, the website did it again. It did say it was on GamerNo, but now it's on Dog's Letters stream, and it did happen to me the first time last week on a Sunday when we did the raid. Because right now GamerNo is doing the CS:GO at the moment here, and it's pretty hyped though. I'm watching the CS:GO, you know, just to kind of tune in to both sides of the channels to see if they are gonna tune it back into the League of Legends or not. But it is a pop-off game. In fact, I think this one's like almost done, but I don't know the format. You know, is it a best of 2, best of 3? I know they did a couple of teams on stream, and I think they have another one after this game. But enough talk about CS:GO. We still have another like 50 some minutes for the Vineyard game and Veneer and you know, and the Chaos Esports game. Can't wait to watch that one. I know someone that is awesome out over there in the Chaos Esports. Actually, I know a couple of awesome people over there. I mean, it's just a draft filled with and management too. Management is absolutely chill. I know Kohlberg's there, Marianne. I don't know, Sharp. I mean, I see Sharp on the oh, Tide is there. Oh my goodness, what? Didn't even know Tide was there on that roster. Anyways, before I lose myself, game 2 underway. Kind of a normal start for the side of Domino Esports when it comes to the jungle. Ruse, on the other hand, is a gonna take a sneaky way around. I like this. I don't know how he knows there's a ward there. I wasn't paying fully attention, unfortunately, but definitely knowing that there is a ward there, so there is no telltale way of seeing if you know, that Lilia stayed around the red side or even started red. Right now, it's a bit smooth, it's a bit sailing. Oh man, I mentioned that I was Blazing Fire not gonna get taken down, but I like this strike. Blazing Fire getting hit by the Bone Skewer, very risky there. Could have ultimately died, but a lot of summoner spells used besides Azador's Flash. And Body's not the flash either. He phantomed it in between. Got a nice stun onto Azador, who tried to get on top of Gunner, who was exhausted, by the way. But the heal is burnt already, so they don't have to worry about that. And Gunner still has his heal. So, in a way, they have a lot of advantage. And look at Rookie C. Those Sand Soldiers definitely zone really hard. Now I'm wondering though, I wonder why Rookie C did not go for the first strike, because he's always going to be able to you know, as said, right, as Ruse is just going to go down to Zeronic. Wow, the play, so much Facading. Yeah, welcome, by the way, welcome Facading. Oh my goodness. Do we rewatch that? Of course we're gonna rewatch that. Okay. So Ruse is waiting over the wall. There's some fighting going in the bot side. Going over. Look at the dashes. Look at the dodges. The flash. Boom! At the end. Oh, Zeronic is just... It was a game of checkers. Ruse goes over one piece. Zeronic goes over the other. Ruse goes back over the other piece. They were both queens of the checkerboard. That's what happened. but they couldn't catch on to each other. And then of course, you know, obviously under the checkerboard was a tower that was shooting the other queen that was invading. Actually, it's not even a queen, right? It's king me or something like that. So it was a king. I don't know. They were pretty much everywhere. They were like crossing each other. The you know, one piece landed, the other one didn't, and all Zeronic had to do was just land an auto attack, and then the tower would have done the rest. But Ruse really tried to get something going there, and unfortunately, oh, thank you, yes, thank you so much, Zacharatis, and Cooper. Yeah, sorry about that. I did not notice. It did not update. Tricks me sometimes because it works at first, and then it just stops. It just stops suddenly, and then no sudden stops. It's just like, oh, I didn't see that. Ugh. But thank you so much for letting me know about that one. Ruse, on the other hand, I feel like he still has a pretty good momentum, even though he had that one flop in the middle. Zeronic, on the other hand, with one kill, this just means that, you know, even though he's getting zoned away, he would still have that extra 300 gold, and he could be 20 CS behind, and he would still be just about the same, you know. So of course, if you're Zeronic or any other mid laner, you don't want to be 20 or 30 CS behind anyways. So if he is not behind in CS in the minions, then of course he's going to be doing even better. Banderas playing the Ruse trick as well. He took like 3 or 4 tower shots. I can't believe this guy's not dead. Is the glitch still there? Blazing Fire trying to set up the bait. I'm helpless. And then Blobby just comes up and you know. Oh, Azador getting pulled in. Blobby is going to be walking up. There goes the Aquapris, and it's going to miss. And the nice flash from Azador to be able to avoid the Phantom Undertow. Nope. Oh my God, Phantom Undertow. Yeah, it is a Phantom Undertow. Yeah. But I think they're going to go for this dive. Blobby getting on top of Gunner. There goes the lifesteal. That's going to be 1 kill. Blobby's going to be looking for another. Aquapris is going to land. They're going to be able to pick up a double for Blobby. They could pick up a triple. There's a minion wave. They're chasing. Blazing Fire with the mobility. There goes the knockup. Blobby gets shut down instead. And it's a double kill. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. No. Wait, did Ruse get a kill from the grave? He did. What is up with tower diving right now? That is so weird. Ruse tower dove. Now everyone's tower diving. Another nearly 30 CS and above in the top side again. Banderas with the dominance though, so he's not really scared of his life pool right now, but he should be still scared that Ruse is coming up here. Does have the limit on Lullaby. Nice flash to avoid the Q range. But there's not enough wards to be able to really oversee any kind of overstep on the boundaries there. As they're going for the aggression, not really gonna bite into anything. Here comes Ruse again. Think that's going to be the flash and the counter strike. Bodies is on his way. Banderas thinks it's going to be a 1v2, but he is going to be outmatched in this 3v1. A lot of pings are coming down. Banderas is still ahead, but the 1 kill does even out things in the top side. Now we're going to see Blobby in the mid, and Rookie C throws out the Emperor's Divide, but was a little bit too late on it, and it also seemed like it didn't hit anyone. It seems like we are potentially in a fight for Rift Herald, but I like Ruse's decision here. He doesn't have Lilia ultimate, and if you're a Lilia player, you want to abuse the Lilia. Oh, the reset on the red. Oh, stupid red. The jungle update hasn't hit yet. We'll get it. We'll get it soon. Cause then in the near future that won't happen again. But anyways, still very enticing of what we're looking at here. That's you know, just not nearly above even, but definitely, you know, there's been some resources here and there that could be enough to be able to you know, get some better gains for the later. It's all in the setup too, right? Like if you think about Jax, he might not be doing all so good, but if he gets his 2 items set up for the attack speed and damage and power damage on his abilities, then you know, he's gonna be a split pushing monster. But he can't be a split pushing monster if he is behind in gold, unfortunately. He does have 1 kill, so that kind of, once again, kind of puts him a little bit close to even. But he's still about 500 gold down because of these turret planes. But now we're going to see another fight in the bot side. Blobby has made it. Tyler is going to go through. Gunner is going to be the main focus there as he's taken down. Now bodies could potentially go down. The poison stacks are max here, but they don't really do too much unless you're an AP Twitch. And now Zeronic is going to catch on to Ruse, and Ruse is going to get caught on by Blobby. Nice use of the toxic waste there by Azador. Trying to get the slow on top of bodies, but bodies going to just swim right out of there. With the deep water dive, keeping him safe. But Domino Esports, all of a sudden, they swing in another good fight in their wealth, and they're gonna get the dragon, second one of the game. It's gonna be Hextech Dragon, not a cloud. It shows a cloud on the icon on the top left, but I do know that if it's the same dragon as before, it's a Hextech Dragon. Hasn't been fixed yet, but that's okay. No complaints here. But now, oh, this is the mountain rising. A bunch of Malphites are gonna now start showing up on the map. Those extra walls. You would have really loved to be a Kiana in this game, but of course you can't tell if it's gonna be mountains or not. And Blazing Fire taking a kill from bodies, but it doesn't even matter because Blobby still gets a stack onto his arsenal. Yeah, we'll try Facating. We'll start turning off some monitors here. We'll start with Banderas' monitor. We'll turn his off. I don't know if they're in the Domino studio, but go ahead and just unplug his monitor right now. Okay, because just potentially could go down. But this Ritz Herald, a lot of damage here. Ritz Herald was used a little bit too early, but there is going to be, you know, they are still going to be able to have that damage to tear down the tower regardless. Oh, man. Yeah, Domino Esports being ahead again, 7-3. 24,000 gold to 18.8. The real struggle here is a cut in the top side though for the Jax. It is so hard to do anything when you're this far backed up. You're about, oh man, that's about to be a like nearing a 60 CS lead. It is crazy. Rookie C is the light though into this dark time. I think Rookie C has definitely still been doing good. Oh no, fully caught on, but does have the shifting stance to be able to get away. Just not enough damage from Zeronic just yet, but here comes Blobby though. He's gonna be looking for the dive. There goes the knock of the Aqua Prison to be able to follow through, even though it misses, but that is just a crazy 1-2 punch there. Now Rookie C looking to go down to the bot side, seeing if he can. He's gonna be able to shift right into the fight. I think there was a miscall on a play there. I didn't see. Oh, you know what? No, he had enough mana. I thought he ran out of mana as he tried to get a stream of shuffle going, but it doesn't seem like it went off, or maybe it just didn't go off and he used it. But whatever the cause is, it still led to one death. Lobi now walking up. He is going to be put to sleep. Does have a little bit of mobility and some support, but he's still going to go down. Bodies with the execution, I believe. Nope. So much in telling here, but a lot of gold lead in the top though, for sure. 1300 gold ahead for the top laner. Oh, wait a minute. The gold lead in the jungle is I think is the biggest or the second biggest, right next to the gold lead of the AD carry. Blade of the Rune King is done. Oh, Azers could potentially assassinate a Ka here. He does have the damage and the stolen movement speed as well, so he's gonna be able to walk up. Nope, unfortunately the one Jack Sleep was just far enough. Even with lethal tempo, you just still never get enough range as Twitch. Of course, you don't even build a rapid fire cannon either. I am drinking plenty of water as solo casting here today. I don't know if Azure and Blazing Fire are a little bit too overreached onto the top side here. Duronic is showing up though. Blowbee does has a second Rift Herald, by the way, so potentially if there is a good pick, as they don't even know there's a ward just looking at these members here of Domino in the red. If they get another great pick, they could potentially end the game, or at least you know, get inhib and one Nexus tower. But looking at all of this of what's going on, I mean, you know, the Jacks will eventually get tanky, but there's just no way to get tanking at all or ever. I mean, there's only one thing that's going for a Ka right now, and that is the, you know, that is the levels, the experience. Even though he's behind CS, he did not let the experience level get to him at all, because then most of the times when you see this kind of deficit, like major deficit of 60 CS, it's like a 2-3 level like experience gain. But Banderas only one level ahead of a Ka, so not really too bad. You know, right next to CSing is levels. A lot more important stuff. Rookie C could look to go down. Once again, I don't think it's gonna happen, and Azadar just might die. Nope, he sticks to the closest wall to be able to get rid of that tower aggro. Here comes Banderas, gonna be joining in on the fight, but both of them are gonna be put to sleep here. Aka might go down, but it puts up the counter strike. Banderas still very low on the HP, goes for maximum amount of healing, and Zoronic, he's healthy, but he doesn't have any mana. Barely able to cast anything. But as that's happening, look at the split push here from Domino Esports. They summon the Rift Herald towards the mid. Body's going to be able to pull on top of Blowbee. Blowbee's going to get the follow-up. Going to get stunned up by the Phantom Undertow. Second charge on the inhibitor. Actually, third charge. First charge was onto the tier 2. And then tier 3 second charge. Third charge on the inhib. That 2v2 did fail on the top side, but it bought enough time for, you know, other objectives to be taken. I mean, inhib went down in a matter of a few seconds. But of course, it won't happen again that way because, you know, in a sense, the Rift Herald just makes it all too easy to be able to do that all of a sudden, suddenly. And Rookie C, not behind at all. You know, he does have 2 deaths, but he's been CSing quite perfectly well. Now that the super minions are coming in, Domino Esports really had to speed up the pace here. You need to push up these side lanes, which Zeronic and Banderas are doing. And they need to be able to, you know, they need to be able to get a fight going. Ruse is about to die here, I believe. And Ruse is dead. There we go. That's going to be 1. And a Ka is going to be dead too for the number 2 as the Octopus is going to land. Double kill for Azadar. Now the mid is opened up here. Banderas is going to be pushing in at the same time as this pressure is pulling through on the bot side. Lobby on the other side, not sure what he is doing, almost nearly getting caught out there with his pants down. But who says he's wearing pants to begin with? We're all online on the computer. Who says I'm wearing pants? But now, Rookie C, a little bit maybe getting caught out. Bloby looking for the slam, not going to be able to find it. Now going to try to go for the healing as much as possible. Does have Play of the Rune King for the sustain. Nearly getting taken out. Zoronic with the flash, misses the chase for the follow. Will play off with the Zanyas here though. Ruse with the 2-man sleep on the Loton Lullaby. 3 actually. Inhibitor tower nearly taken down into bot side, but it's not going to really happen, but it could happen in the top. Oh, Body's able to catch on to Blazing Fire, but Blazing Fire with the Alchemy Prison. Now Bloby very nicely done with the 2-man knockup. Zoronic is on the other side, but as they're still kind of running, doesn't have the ultimate just yet. Did go stealth, did try to go for all the attack speed that he could, but he's still taken down. Zoronic on the back still. Connor's gonna go down. Banderas has joined in the fight. Double kill for Zoronic, and now there's gonna be the rest of the follow-up here as a call is gonna join in on the fight. There goes the counter strike. Loton Lullaby is gonna be produced here as it's hijacked away. Rookie C throwing 2 members under the tower. Those tower shots are deadly. Shut down by Rookie C, but he still gets taken down. Now Ruse versus Banderas, but they're not going to be able to do anything about it. Super means in the base, attacking the Nexus towers. You're going to have to put a stop to that one. And it is still an upper gold gain by the entire Domino Esports team. These are so long. I'm multitasking. Hold on, I will be back with the casting here as I do see that the Baron has already been started up. Not really sure what we're going to be seeing here. Is there going to be any kind of contestment? And I feel like there isn't. Bot wave has to be canceled out. That inhibitor tower, not really long lasting at all. I mean, it is pretty low on the HP. And now, Bodies nearly getting picked off. Hits the blast cone just on the nick of time. But not really going to be able to produce much at all. This was just a little bit of a reset from Domino Esports, getting everyone together. We're all going to charge in. This time we got Baron buffs. Oh, look at those minions. All those extra little minions. They're just free gold. 3 gold each. Okay. All right. But Bloby still putting up the pressure. All those minions had to be cleared up anyways, and Zoronic all by himself able to take down the inhibitor tower. Now there's going to be Domino on the top side, also going to be taking away the second inhibitor tower, I believe. No, not yet. Bloby gonna maybe potentially ignore a call, but doesn't seem like that's going to happen. The Emperor's Divide is used. Banderas is going to get pulled in. Does have the, you know, Sunfire Cape, so he is pretty tanky. Look at the shots coming in from Gunner. But all of it got absorbed by the little minions produced by the Belveth. And now bot inhibitor taken away. Mid inhibitor could be taken away again, but Banderas goes for the flash. Able to get the stuns. Zoronic gets another kill. And that's going to be a double for Zoronic. And another last kill by Azador. The one and only ace needed to end this game, as we are going to have to be able to call GG from this one. 2-0 here tonight for Domino Esports. Another strike of the win here. This is just all an amazing efforts out there from Domino. Obviously, I mean, it's all just been absolutely, you know, changed. I feel like it's been changed, but definitely the growth is there. Did I even get? Oh my goodness! Wait a minute, I'm missing something. Okay, but anyways, the growth is there from Domino Esports. They're looking so much more cleaner. Of course, it seems like they still produce risky plays, but out of the risk, it doesn't really set them back all too much. The only thing that happened out of the risk that they played on and they all died, it just meant that they get to reset and go do Baron really quick. So they went to go do that Baron. They came back out. They pushed with a bunch of little minions that's produced by the Belveth. And yeah, that kind of split push it needs to be answered. I mean, no super minions, but there's like 1,000 little creepy minions, you know, that has to be dealt with. And there was just there really was no way of being able to kind of split your resources across the map, especially when just about anyone and everything needed help here and there, unfortunately. So as I mentioned before, you know, I saw on the website, I updated it, and there is still about 30 minutes for the Chaos Esport versus the Veneer. And I do want to say that, you know, thank you for your continued support here on the Domino Esports broadcast. Of course, you know, we do sorry about that, the music. The music was a little too soon. Sorry about that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting us here at the Domino Esports. Make sure you know, we will roll those highlights. You know, we will roll those highlights, and we're gonna roll on into the next game. If anyone else is also interested, because I think the Veneer and you know, Chaos Esport is gonna be a very, very great series to also watch in the best of 3. Of course, if you're only here for Dominoes, don't forget to you know, follow, subscribe to support us even further. Gift, sub, or donate, or however you all see fit. You don't have to though, because we all love you for even just being here and chatting it up. Thank you so much for Kating out there. You know, Cooper, saw Pride. Actually, Pride is just the, I believe is the coach if it matches. Coolberg was here earlier, and Morty Sporty. You know, hopefully you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. I know it's been a great day for me here, and it is time to roll out the credits. Thank you all so much. This has been Mighty Rye on the play-by-play cast. Color casting, no, we didn't have Allsec here today, but you know what? He's still there. He's still around by spirit. Love him for it, and you know, we'll catch you all on the next Sunday. Once again, it might not be a Domino Esports broadcast, but I mean, sorry, it will be a Domino Esports broadcast. It might not be a Domino Esports game, but we'll see though. There could be changes, there could not be changes, but if there is changes, then you know, we might be able to get a different kind of broadcast out on the Domino Esports TV. So thank you all so much. Take care. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you all on the next time. Please stay tuned for the raid onto Dog Slatter's channel for the next game here at the Telialigaen. But I don't see them at all. Gunner looking for the split. Oh, he doesn't even know Zeronic was gonna be here. What are you doing here, Zeronic? Go help out the Baron buff. Oh, whatever. I feel for that. You think coast is clear, everyone's doing Baron, we might be able to take this bounty on the gold, but instead it gets baited out. Now Ruse is going to get chased down. Here comes Zeronic. The movement speed. Oh, he's going to be able to catch on to Ruse. And as they're on the hunt, look at those damage. That damage is huge. That's 2. That's 4. 4 hits. I didn't count the one before, but he's going for the double, possibly a triple. The bailout comes out, and the ace comes in for Domino Esports. When everyone else on your team is up for it. But right now, Ruse getting caught up just a little bit. He does have the mobility. Will he be able to get away? No, we will not. Ruse is just picked off. Unfortunately, that is a 35-second death timer. Not too bad, but you're going to be stuck at the base. Body's looking for the pull, but he's going to get pulled on instead, and Body's going to go down. Another 30-second cooldown in the death timer, and a double kill coming in for Aziter. Is he able to get the pick? Rookie C going to try to walk out of this one, but that is Banderas with the finish on the flash and the slicing maelstrom. Execution here is nearly flawless by Domino Esports as they score the second ace of the game. And this is going to be game 1 going over to them, as NTNUI is going to have to look for some changes on for the next one. kind of puts him a little bit close to even, but he's still about 500 gold down because of these turret planes. But now we're going to see another fight in the bot side. Blobby has made it. Tyler is going to go through. Gunner is going to be the main focus there as he's taking down. Now bodies could potentially go down. The poison stacks are max here, but they don't really do too much unless you're an AP Twitch. And now Zeronic is going to catch on to Ruse, and Ruse is going to get caught on by Blobby. Nice use of the toxic. Zeronic just yet, but here comes Blobby though. He's going to be looking for the dive. There goes the knock of the Aqua Prison to be able to follow through, even though it misses, but that is just a crazy 1-2 punch there. Now Rookie C looking to go down to the bot side, see if he can. He's going to be able to shift right into the fight. I think there was a miscall on a play there. I don't need to be able to you know, they need to be able to get a fight going. Ruse is about to die here, I believe. And Ruse is dead. There we go. That's going to be one. And Aka is going to be dead too for the number 2 as the Aqua Prison is going to land. Double kill for Azador. Now the mid is opened up here. Banderas is going to be pushing in. Possible does have play of the Rune King for the sustain. Nearly getting taken out. Zeronic with the flash. Misses the chase for the follow. Will play off with the Zanyas here though. Ruse with the 2-man sleep on the Lullaby. 3 actually. Inhibitor tower nearly taken out into bot side, but it's not going to really happen, but it could happen in a talk. Oh, Body's able to catch on to Blazing Fire, but Blazing Fire with the Aqua Prison. Now Blobby very nicely done with the 2-man knockup. Zeronic is on the other side, but Azador still kind of running, doesn't have the ultimate just yet. Did go stealth, did try to go for all the attack speed that he could, but he's still taken down. Zeronic on the back still. Gunner's going to go down. Banderas has joined in the fight. Double kill for Zeronic, and now there's going to be the rest of the follow-up here as the call is going to join in on the fight. There goes the counter strike. The Lullaby is going to be produced here as it's hijacked away. Rookie C throwing 2 members under the tower. Those tower shots are deadly. Shut down by Rookie C, but he still gets taken down. He potentially ignore a call, but doesn't seem like that's going to happen. The Emperor's Divide is used. Banderas is going to get pulled in. Does have the, you know, Sunfire Cape, so he is pretty tanky. Look at the shots coming in from Gunner, but all of it got absorbed by the little minions produced by the Velvet. And now bot inhibitor taken away. Mid inhibitor could be taken away again, but Banderas goes for the flash, able to get the stuns. Zeronic gets another kill, and that's going to be a double for Zeronic, and another last kill by Azador. The one and only ace needed to end this game, as we're going to have to be able to call GG from this one.
Yeah, I've been running and running to keep it 100. It's all that I wanted, but lately I don't get the stomach. The higher the summit, the harder the plummet. They know me all over this planet. I'm just a man and I can't understand it. Proud that I win and I did it myself. Probably wouldn't if I got the help. Hearing subliminals all on myself. Feel like I'm breaking, I'm falling to hell. Told me I'm sick and I tell her, oh well. Rather be dead than to know that I failed. Live for the chase, life is a race. I'm out of space, I'ma get on my face. I got a taste, well the whole plate finna get laced if you step out of place. Like, first off, you don't run nothing. All talk and your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is us made for this. Paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. And I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like. Never really know when you're gonna go. Why you gotta put another foot in front of yours? Bury them toes, carry them close. I was never one to care about my mentos. I was like froze, now I'm on floor. Give me that smoke, but I can't get high. We do the most, here to inspire. Doing what I'm supposed, but I can't get tired. Run for your life every night. See in the dark, blind by the light. I got the spark, I got the pipes. All of my arts coming to life. Had to face my fears while I chased my peers, and I found my spot. About time that I found myself. I've been out here walking that walk. Like, first off, you don't run nothing. All talk and your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is us.